Hey guys, it's Ryan live from Unbound. For you guys having a great day. Apologies for the radio silence. I was this whole week. I have basically just been uploading the full resolution comics for the Takashi webcomic series, and very soon for Magical Girl Brittany Smith, I am just uploading all the full resolution comics and more on Patreon for patrons. I've done it so basically we will release 5 full resolution comics for patrons on Patreon every single Saturday, just to make it a little easier and to make it a little bit more manageable so you guys just don't get blanketed with emails like what I was doing before basically. I think what I was doing before was I was in such a rush that the patrons were getting 20 emails a day or something. And I mean, I'm still doing the same process. It's just I'm scheduling the releases to be basically just every Saturday. So if you guys are patrons on Patreon, you guys can look forward to those comics. And yeah, they have director's commentary too. Like you'll have like a lot of basically behind the scenes thoughts and like creative processes that were involved in like why did I do certain things and like what is this based off of? Like what is the actual truth behind certain comics, so on and so forth. So all that director's commentary is on those comics for basically every single comic. So it takes a little bit of time to get these released, but thankfully I'm past the halfway point for the Takashi webcomic series, which is the biggest one. And after that, I'll just do Magical Girl Brittany Smith, and then after that, I'll do the webcomic specials, then the fan art archive, and then I'll probably share the concept artwork, the background artwork, and the storyboards and more for the anime web series that is now defunct. But it's a lot of really cool work. I don't want it to just go to waste. I want to make sure that the patrons at least have access to that. So I'm gonna do that too. But I did want to show you guys like what things currently look like in the sound room. I mean, this is basically what it looks like. If it sounds dead silent, that is because it basically is. And as you guys can see, I installed a new pop filter, and yeah. See, everything seems to work really dang well. If you guys like the voice acting for the last Takashi webcomic animatics, this was without even the pop filter or the windscreen back here. I was actually doing it basically just bare minimum microphone last time. And unfortunately, that did produce some sibilance and boxiness, but I've tested it with the pop filter and the windscreen, and that greatly, massively reduces the sibilance. And some sibilance is like, and when I mean sibilance, I mean stuff like sa 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 sa, like it's always the s's, and it comes out like it makes it sound like a snake or something. If you want to know what I'm talking about, the sibilance kind of makes it sound like a snake. There's a bunch of other stuff, but like this has massively reduced a lot of the mouth noises and the sibilance, and it also makes the audio sound a lot richer, a lot warmer, and just a lot more natural, which is really nice. So that and my performance helps, but I did notice that without the pop filter and the windscreen, the mic, I guess, was a bit too sibilant and I think a little bit too sensitive to the point where it was picking up a little bit too much. So I basically managed to muffle it, protect the microphone, so I'm not spitting on it, even though I'm doing even though I'm doing this and I'm not talking directly at the microphone. You can still get a lot of spit on it because you're doing it from this distance. But yeah, if you guys liked the voice acting for the previous animatics for the Mouth of Hell, those were pretty good performances. But it's gonna sound way better, and it's gonna get even better because I'm learning more and more as I learn from Bill DeWeese's voiceover blueprint, and that's gonna help me with the professional voiceover career as well. But that, and I figured out with some plugins how to make this sound even better, how to make the voice acting sound cleaner, richer, smoother, and just overall much nicer. Like much nicer. Like this is already combined with the with the audio interface and the fanless mini PC and more, and the screens, which helps a lot. That makes the process not only a lot easier and a lot smoother, but also just like a lot better. The quality is way better. It took a long time to get all this done, but like I'm very happy basically with how things are looking and sounding. And and I will say gradually over time too, my artistic and writing skills for the Takashi webcomic series are also improving quite a bit. But it takes time, just like with the voice acting and the voiceover. It takes time, and you know, I a lot of the time these days, like I get made fun of a lot for my voice acting, and I imagine eventually that will stop, but it hasn't stopped yet. So I guess there's still a long ways for me to go, right? I guess there's still a lot for me to learn. I am learning. I am learning how to be more natural and more authentic and more just I guess just a better actor in general. I'm just learning as much as I can. And it's a tough process being authentic, being natural. It's a very tough process, but I am learning. I'm getting better at it. And I did take a break from the blueprint this week because I just wanted to focus on the Patreon and uploading all the comics. But after this week is done, after I get those comics released, everything will be way easier. I can get back to learning from the voiceover blueprint, and I will most likely sometime next week get started on the new Takashi webcomic for the Mouth of Hell. So you guys can look forward to that definitely before the end of this month. That, and hope you guys enjoyed the new Magical Gorbany Smith webcomic. Hope you guys enjoyed the new Animax for the Mouth of Hell recently. I'm doing the very best I can on this end. And yeah, if you're a patron, look forward to more really soon. And yeah, if you guys can support us on Patreon, please do. Hope you guys stay inspired. Have a great day.